Hi everybody. Before we get into today's video, we are going to be commenting on Popcorn Planet. So this is just commentary, fair use. So thank you Popcorn Planet. I will link their channel below. And yeah, here we go.
Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and today I'm going to react to Jamie Lynn Spears' PR attempt to make herself look like less of a snake as she promotes her new book, The Things I Should Have Said.
Because we all know she's a motherfucking snake.
Well, Jamie Lynn, there's only two things you should have said, which was, hey, Brittany, let's get you out of conservatorship. Hey, Lou Taylor, what are you doing to my sister? Hey, Jamie, what's going on? Dad, let's get my sister out of this. But no, none of that's mentioned in this interview. Instead, Jamie Lynn cries.
Sorry, let me stop and let me say that horrendous picture she posted, she looks all weird. It's like, ooh girl, ooh girl.
Plays victim and lies about things in order to save face. What's really crazy about this story as we go through it together, before I even play some of these clips, I gotta say this is alleged. So, this is not confirmed, but it does seem like this would make sense. But allegedly, she shot this appearance inside Lou Taylor's $1 Million Mansion. On top of that, she's like wearing.
So if you don't know who Lou Taylor is, she is probably one of the most evil people in Hollywood. Like, she's up there with, you know, the Ryan Kavanaugh, Harvey Weinstein, of them all. But yeah.
In Lou's wardrobe. I mean, this has Lou all over it. This whole interview was just a PR play. In fact, you can even see, here's the interviewer herself.
Don't be wearing pink, girl. That color doesn't even suit you.
Courage to speak your truth, and reveal so much of yourself. Your book is a revelation. I mean, this is the interviewer who interviewed her. She's clearly not biased. She's clearly not friends with Jamie. That's the problem I have with this interview. This was not an interview. This was a puff piece. This was a PR play, softball, GMA interview in an attempt to normalize and make Jamie Lynn seem like, oh, she's really...
Girl, just because you wanted to be 16 and get pregnant and have a baby and play mommy doesn't mean you get to fucking act like a total cunt to your sister. And oops, I'm gonna bleep that out, but yeah.
The victim here, she's gone through so much of her career. Dude, why is she even out there? This is the last thing Brittany wants right now. I can't imagine everything that Brittany's going through. She wants her sister out there trying to play it up like she's the one with her issues. So let's go through the first part of this interview. We're going to go live today at around 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live to do a full breakdown of both parts in full of this conversation. But I really wanted to start with the portions about Brittany here and give you sort of a summary of things. There's so much to unpack here, but first up they ask, why
write this book?
Good question. Because she wants money and she's trying to save face, but let's hear what she says.
It was really important to me to, first off, honor my voice. I have to do it, or how else can I expect my daughters to stand up for themselves?
Okay, that's what every mom says.
Stand up for what? And if you want to stand up for your daughters and honor them, why aren't you there getting Brittany out of the conservatorship? Where were you? Why were you in the condo that she bought and constantly ignoring the fact that, yeah, that was Brittany's condo? Why are you ignoring the fact that you were absolutely involved in trying to push around money in a shady way to some of Lou Taylor's companies? The woman whose pantsuit and house you allegedly are in. Again, even all that aside from that, would not be the better thing for her daughters to see. But no, I have to defend myself. She's always about like playing. I gotta fight back.
Against who?
I have to do it, or how else can I expect my daughters to stand up for themselves?
Always against the ropes. Jamie Lynn is sort of how she. It's very telling the way she says that right out the gate.
Unstable upbringing.
Then it's boohoo. First of all, I've spoken to people inside this circle. She loves Big Jamie. She always loved Big Jamie. That's what she called Jamie Spears, her dad. She was obsessed and loved her dad. So I'm not even trying to. Like, of course, everyone loves their dad, even if sometimes.
Can't relate. I mean,
if they're bad people. But this sort of now playing against the dad for sympathy tears. Oh, my dad had such a problem with his alcohol and stuff, and that's what caused this issue.
He wrote in the book, he spent most of my life in that cycle of ruinous behavior. His bouts of drinking always caused me periods of torment and sorrow.
She's like, did we write that? I didn't write the book. Someone else wrote it for me, but that sounds about right.
How did his
She's so
drinking
blank. She's like,
shape your lives?
For me, it was
Your lives, including Brittany. It's all of this is sort of still connected to Brittany in a way. And let's not forget, Brittany went all through this too, right? And Brittany was the bigger star who had bigger spotlight on her this whole time.
was, created a lot of anxiety. The hardest part was like, could I trust you? Are you drinking? Are you not? It was something that no kid should have to question.
She also describes the close.
Right, but that's the person who was in charge of your sister's conservatorship, who you supported. You loved your dad, and you never questioned it throughout the 16 years.
Bond she
But
shared
now the dad's bad news. Now Jamie's bad news. Got it.
with her sister, who was 10 years older.
I felt like she was another mama.
Jamie Lynn says as the years passed, she noticed Brittany's
Brittany
behavior
made
began to
you,
change.
girl.
Words that you've used in the
You're
book to
only a
describe
thing
her
because your
behavior over
sister is a
your
thing.
lifetime was erratic, paranoid, spiraling.
Now, those are the words Jamie Lynn uses to describe her sister, who she's the biggest supporter. Oh, some real nice sisterly spiraling.
I feel that to my core because we all know those family members that act like they're on your team, but then describe you in the most fucked up ways possible. Like, if you loved me, you would not describe me in that manner. Like, anyone who knows me and loves me would not describe me in that manner. So, I totally get that.
Erratic. My God, you think that's what your sister wants right now? You think this book, with that kind of language, talking about your sister's erratic behavior, is helpful right now, given everything she's been through?
How do you see your sister's state of mind currently?
I can't.
Sorry.
I can't really speak to anyone else's state of mind. I don't think that.
Then why'd you do it earlier? Why are you speaking her state of mind as erratic and things prior? I'm not going to do it now because I don't know her. She's not talking to me anymore is the real answer, right? But
It's fair.
She doesn't
it's not
freaking
fair
like
to
you.
judge someone's state of mind. Okay, but
I'm allowed to say how I felt in those because that matters.
Girl, get some lip fillers because you looking real gross. Get some lip fillers. I'm sorry,
I'm
Jamie.
allowed
Get a
to
lip
say what
filler.
I felt in those.
I don't want to
'cause
be.
it
I am
matters.
a.
But it's
So I'm gonna
completely
say
unfair
it.
to
Get a
judge
lip filler.
someone's
Like, what
state
is
of
going
mind.
on there?
But it matters. Which is it? Like, your sound bites don't even make sense. It matters. My voice matters. What? Dude, you're not the one who's just
Just because you say these affirmations, your voice does not always matter, honey.
locked in a 16-year conservatorship. You're the one who's been reaping the benefits. It's not about you, Jamie Lynn, right now. The timing couldn't be more tone deaf. When your sister's off and years later been better, and you want to make up with her, and then you want to release this book with her support, then great. Why is it about you right now?
It matters that I was in pain.
In 2008,
It matters that I was in pain.
Brittany was put into a heavily scrutinized conservatorship. Last June, before it was dissolved, Brittany...
You know all this.
And what was your reaction when the conservatorship was dissolved?
I was happy. First off, I don't understand. When it was put into place, I was 17-year-old.
Girl, if we all get it, you can get it too. Google is a thing,
Oh, but
unless
you knew
you're
she was
blocked on your
erratic and
phones and
spiraling.
everything too.
Another telling reveal, Jamie Lynn, that I don't see a lot of people catching. I was so young, I had no idea what was happening.
Stop blaming it
But
on
I
your
did
youth.
notice her erratic,
grew
spiraling
up.
behavior. I'm allowed to have those thoughts, right? I'm allowed. It means something. But I'm too young. You can't have it both ways. That's why we don't like you. You are so disingenuous. You are a snake. You change your opinion on the drop of a dime. You have no consistency in your stories ever. And this is a puff piece set up clearly by Lou and her
How many of
friends,
your regular
her
people in your
spouse,
life have
make sure they don't ask
zero
any hard
consistency?
questions.
Hmm.
It's just embarrassing, this piece.
Makes you
I
think
can't imagine
twice.
this didn't make Brittany livid. This is only going to splinter your relationship even further, I would think.
Was I focused on that? I was focused on the fact that I was a 17-year-old about to have a baby. I understand just as little.
And you're how old
as I
now?
do now.
Oh, she understands.
I thought you were
nothing about
16,
it now.
not 17.
Oh, I don't buy that for a second. A way to ask more questions. Way to do your homework, interviewer, and not ask, well, what about the condo? What about you moving the funds over to Lou Taylor's company? Oh, you're probably friends with Lou too. That's why you got the interview.
You talked in the book about the role that you were asked to play in the conservatorship.
There was a time where my sister asked me of her trust and will if I would.
Oh, your sister asked you.
I've had family members do me dirty in the legal system when I needed them the most. So let's just say family is not reliable.
I hope Brittany confirms that. Hope Brittany confirms that. Now, Brittany, they told me Brittany told me. They told me it was Brittany's choice. No, it was the executors put you in there, and then you were trying to move it around. Lou Taylor, allegedly, I always got to be careful, she's very litigious, but she was caught and she stepped down because she got caught moving it around to Lou Taylor and her companies. That's so shady. And that's when she got caught, she stepped down, guys. But she had no involvement.
Be the person who ensured that her boys got what they needed. Whether she's in a conservatorship or not, that was a very normal thing, I thought. Once I realized that, you know what, she's in a conservatorship, I felt like I just didn't want to be part of until maybe she was out of the conservatorship.
So her boys are screwed. Once I realized she was in the
That's
conservatorship,
fucked. That's
I decided
messed
it'd be
up.
better if I'm not involved until she's out of the conservatorship. And I'll just wait 16 years, and her boys can just deal with whatever the ramifications of the 16 years is. Because I don't know better. But she's erratic and spiraling. Oh my God, you are the worst. You're even like you're caught every other word in admitting that you knew better. Yeah, this conservatorship was bad. I didn't want anything to do with it. I was gonna wait till she was out. Then get her out.
There was no like me overseeing funds or something like that. And if that was,
Oh my God, she's giving herself away by saying
it was just
that.
a misunderstanding, guys. It was just a misunderstanding. Oh, okay. If there was, it was just a misunderstanding. The defense there is insane.
Either way, I took no steps to be a part of it.
Jamie Lynn revealing for the first
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
time she even tried to give Brittany the resources she needed to end the conservatorship.
Oh my God, this is just the most. You ready for this one? Jamie Lynn is the hero, guys. Jamie Lynn tried to end the conservatorship.
Follow, like,
You ready for this one?
subscribe. He's
I've always
awesome.
been my sister's biggest supporter.
Except for now, doing this interview that was unasked for, calling her erratic, spiraling, etc. But no, she's the biggest supporter of her sister. Okay.
So when she needed help, I set up ways to do so.
Oh, okay.
No,
when
you
she needed
didn't.
help, she set up ways.
When?
Oh, it's Brittany.
When?
Did you know that?
Went out of my way to.
Went out of
make
your
sure
way.
that
I don't think so.
What?
she had the contacts she needed to possibly go ahead and end this conservatorship. And
She had the contacts possibly to end it. Darting around because I don't know what I'm supposed to say off my script.
and just end this all for our family if it's going to cause.
End this all for our family. They're the ones who put her in, dude. Like, you can't be that dim.
this much discord, why continue it?
So you didn't.
If it's gonna cause this much discord, why continue it?
Discord.
I mean, I know it's
Follow
not
me on
great.
Discord.
It's starting to get a lot of pressure, guys.
always agree with the conservatorship.
It wasn't about agreeing with the conservatorship. Everyone has a voice and it should be heard. So if she wanted to talk to other people, then I did. I set that up. I even spoke to her legal team.
So she's acknowledging and admitting there, just slightly. She doesn't even, I don't think, realize she did it. She's acknowledging, yeah, Brittany wasn't allowed to talk to anybody. So if she wanted to talk to other people, I helped set it up, is what she's saying.
Her legal team, previous legal team, and
That wasn't her legal team, Jamie Lynn. That's the problem. It was Lou Taylor, Jamie Spears, your dad's legal team. The legal team you're gonna go after right now is your family's legal team, not Brittany's legal team. They never had her best interest in.
that did not end well in my favor. So
Oh, it did not well end. It didn't end in her favor. Got it.
I did take the steps to help, but how many times can I take the steps without, she has to walk through the door.
And you believe that she has to walk through the door. Which door?
Welcome to the show.
I've heard very good things about this production. The door to her bedroom, the door to her garage, the door to her bathroom. How many doors do you think she's got in that house? She wasn't allowed anywhere else, dude. I helped.
Don't
people.
call
I
me
tried
dude,
to
I'm a
do
girl.
it. It's up to
I
you
could
to
see her
follow through
saying
and
that.
actually do it. Dude, we got people who are her dad and people were literally recording her in her bedroom. We've proven that now. It's out there. You know this. Why did the question
That's
ask that?
messed
Do you think
up.
your dad recorded your sister?
I think that's
Where's that question?
disgusting.
No, because it's a puff piece. Because they're being protected, guys. There's so much here that she's just ignoring and trying to play like, I'm not involved. I'm just selling a book. Blah, 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 blah. Brittany needed to walk the door. Oh my God, girl, you are despicable.
There's been speculation of a rift.
Yeah?
Many of Britney's fans attacking Jamie Lynn online.
First of all, no one should be doing that. No one, don't go and do that. Leave her alone. We can have comments here. We can talk in our own community, but leave her alone. Okay, let her say whatever the hell she wants, please. This isn't attacking
What he
you.
said.
This is news and reaction, and you don't want the truth out.
And I'm
we're gonna
reacting
call
to a
it.
reaction.
But I'm
Fair
sure
use.
she labeled me a hater, just attacking her.
That Britney unfollowed her on Instagram.
Facts.
Britney also posting last July that her sister's tribute performance.
Yeah, how she did.
remixes of
That's messed up
Confusing.
too.
That was so confusing.
To me about that, and I actually have spoke to her about that, and
No, you haven't. I'm just kidding.
I was doing a tribute to honor my sister and all the amazing.
She's
things
not
that
dead.
she
Why are
did.
you honoring her? Like, that's just
I-
stupid and weird.
Cleared up with the fact that I don't think she's personally upset with me about that.
Oh, she threw someone on the bus. That wasn't my idea. That was Mom's idea. Mom made me do it.
Truthfully, I don't know why that bothers her.
Despite
I don't know why that bothers her.
their complicated
Because
Jesus
you're-
Christ, I'm spiraling still.
relationship, Jamie Lynn says she still has a deep love for her big sister.
Oh.
What happened to that love?
I'm sorry. I'm not at all affected by this.
That
What
face.
has caused
You caused this, Jamie Lynn. You, to this day, are still causing this. They recorded her in her bedroom.
this rift?
That's nasty.
The
They-
love's still there.
And you are now just like playing like, I didn't know, and blah, 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 blah. The fact alone that security firm was caught doing that, she should have been like, oh my God, I disowned my whole family. That's atrocious. I knew there were some things I should have spoken up more. You're caught. You're all caught. And you got powerful friends who are protecting you to do PR puff like pieces like this, and it's sickening.
100%. I love my sister.
Money. I love my sister's
I
money.
love money.
I only
Me too, girl, but
I've only ever
damn.
loved and supported her and done what's right by her, and she knows that. So I don't know why we're in this position right now.
She went on to just
Anyway, that's part one. Part two is coming. We're going to go through more of this with a full panel later today around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come join if you haven't.